Hi you guys, so I wanted to share with you a real live experience of mindfulness I had today because this is a practice. We have lived our entire life over and over, beating our head up against the brick wall, not being mindful, not being present, and this is a changing of that habit pattern. And so it is a practice that we have to do over and over, day after day. And today I had to make a phone call to cancel a reservation for a vacation that I'm no longer going to get to take because of this virus. And I had to be on hold for 2 hours to cancel that reservation. And I would have, just as I have been on hold for hundreds of times throughout my life with banks and credit card companies and creditors and on ridiculous things that used to make me so pissy and angry that they were wasting that much of my precious time, I had the opportunity to either go back to that old habit pattern or I could go somewhere new today. I could go somewhere mindful today. So I got present and I set that phone aside. I tethered it away. And I cleaned out 3 email inboxes, and that felt delicious. And in the background, I was communicating with somebody, and they were asking what I was doing, and I said I was on hold doing a cancellation, and they said, oh, I know somebody who lives in that city, in that area, and they wanted to do a VRBO, but they couldn't because of this, and now who knows, maybe I'll get to VRBO through them, and it will be less than half the price, and it will be just as joyful and awesome of a vacation as it would have been had I originally left my reservation in place, if I would have been able to do that. But this is the rub, you guys. Mindfulness teaches us not to fight with the reality of the present moment. In that present moment, the reality was I no longer could go on that vacation. The reality was there is a COVID virus going on. The reality was I was going to lose a little bit of money in canceling that reservation. And the reality was that the only way I could do that was to sit on hold for 2 hours because there were no other methods to cancel that reservation. That was my fucking reality. And I could have fought that reality. I could have been pissed I didn't go on my vacation and pissed at where this virus came from and pissed or frustrated or angry or sad or all the emotions that wanted to rise up in me, that I could feel wanted to rise up in me, remnants of that old thought habit pattern that I have broken out of, not every day, not 100% of the time, but many, many, many days now. And so I could have fallen in and I could have gone back to that repetitive rut. And it's like hitting your head up against the brick wall, fighting reality, the reality of the moment, and every single time you will get right back what you're doing. You'll get hit in the head with a brick wall. Or I could go over here, and when I hit that, I bounce right off of it because I'm light and I'm joyful and I'm present, and I go, oh, I can't do that? Okay, well, maybe I could do that in a different way, or maybe I could go here, or maybe I could go here, or maybe I could go here, because I am present. There's a space between me and my reaction to that moment. And in that tiny little space, a world of possibility, a world of creativity, a world of being detached from, not reacting to, can occur within. That's all you're doing. You're cultivating the capacity to over and over do that and catch it and catch it and catch it and catch it. And sometimes you don't catch it, and sometimes you're a shitty, sloppy mess, and sometimes you get mad for a half an hour, and sometimes you're mad for 5 hours, and sometimes you're mad for only 1 minute, and sometimes you're not mad at all. It's a practice. It's a practice of changing the negativity bias and thought habit patterns and conditioned past responses and beliefs. We are changing the way we think, the way we react, the way we sit with the sensations in the body as they arise up when the present moment hits us. And we are changing, fighting the reality of what is, to see the possibility of what could fucking be. It's a profound difference. I've been posting for you guys a viral wisdom series. It's called Viral Wisdom by Dr. Shefali, and she talks about some of these deep, deep teachings. And yesterday she talked about present moment and time. We have this concept, this man-made, archaic, crazy-ass concept of time. And it is like an anvil on our back. Monday morning, I'll be at work. Tuesday morning at noon I'll be at lunch, and Wednesday night at 6 o'clock I'll be doing this, and this time I'll be doing this, and I better get to that degree before my time runs out, and I gotta do this before this time runs out, and we're always on this constant treadmill of time. And boy, if you want to fucking figure out how to get out of it, it's present moment. Present moment is the key, the liberating key that gets you out of that anvil of time, gets that anvil off your back. And I love that she said this in her video. Yesterday was like day 26 of this viral course of wisdom. She said, make love to the present moment. When we sit with our present with, make love to the present moment, you guys, it makes love right back to us, and it gives us back tenfold, 100-fold possibilities and other ways to look at things. But they're all closed off to us, and we will never fucking see them unless we can learn to get present. So today, I hope that even if just for a sliver of a second, you get to live in the now, in the present moment, in the eternal present moment. Fountain in the background, wind at my neck, calmness in my body. Feel the breath. What's this opportunity in this moment? What's the reality of this moment? That's all there is. Time-wise, that's all there is. That's all there is to it. The rest will fall into place. The rest is man-made. The rest is conditioned. Thanks you guys for joining me today. Namaste.